Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to take this strategy to the next level. As I was telling you at the end of the last video, now I will focus on the more advanced filters that will help us to get much better results and at the same time with lower drawdown. Let's see what I'm talking about. So the first one is the RSI filter. When we enable it, we get 0 trades because these default settings are not very good. And these settings are actually working better with this. When we set the RSI area mapping to oversold territory short and overbought territory long. This is the first thing, and we see that we get some trades at least. We don't get any good results so far, but it's a start. And let's see, first thing here, this RSI length is way too big for me. It is much easier to find good settings when you use a much lower value. And I think this by default, this 14 is better for stocks and Forex. So I will try to play with the RSI. For example, let's go from 14 to 10 to see the difference. We start to get some positive results, as you can see. Now let me jump to 5 and we get 82%. Cool. Now let's try to go to 4 and see if we get any change. Yes, we get quite nice jump in the profits. Let's see with 6, and if we go upwards, yeah, 114, pretty decent. 7, no, 7 is not good, and 8, I guess it will be even worse. Yeah, so we need to go lower. And like we see, 6 is quite decent, 114% with 14.5% in the maximum drawdown. 82, 152. Yes, now we start to get to the territory we want to go to. Let's see. Okay. 1 is too little, is not enough. I would not use 1. So I think the best result so far is with 4. Let's see. Yeah, we don't get any change here. All right, and now let's try to tweak these numbers right here. Very often I get better results starting from 60 with 40. And yeah, as we can see, we get a jump already. And now I will start to decrease it and increase it by 5. 55. Yeah, let's see, 65. 70. No, 70 we just got from 70, no good. Let's try 50 and see. 349. But the drawdown is increasing and I don't like that. I will try to focus, or actually not so much. Let's try the increment of 1 and see what changes we get. Nothing. I think it was closer to 50, which was higher. 377, 49, 50, 49. I'll try to go under 50 just for a bit to see if we get any change. Let me go by 5. Nothing. So I think it was somewhere around 52 or 53, which had the best. I think 53. Yes, let's see, 54. No. Okay, so we get 53 as the best. And now let's try here with 35 first. Let's try 45. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see from here. If we go up, 620 down, it went up, even upper. That's cool. Let's try to go closer to 40. I did not explore this area very well. $390. Right. So I think it was closer to 50, which gave us the best results. 49, 50. All right, 50. I will pick something in the middle, not the first number after the change. If it's 48, good. I will use 49 because it's working with 48 and 49 and 50, and I will pick the middle one. Now let me try to tweak this again and see if we get any changes. We get the drawdown lower, but not as I wanted. I still have something soon for the drawdown. So now I will focus on the net profit. No, I don't expect. So I will go back to 4. Okay, so looks like these are the best settings right here. We started around 500 percentage of net profits and we are up to 700. Now let's see if this EMA can help us do anything. Yeah, but the problem here is that we get so few trades and I don't like that at all. So 13 drawdowns in 38 trades is not impressive. No, I think I will not use this. Yeah, we got 10% drawdown, but only 48 trades. And we'll end up in 20 if we get 100 trades or something like that. Another filter that could help us to improve our drawdown could be this one. Skip entry if previous trades unrealized profit reaches this percent. So to skip a trade in case the unrealized profit of the previous trades reaches this percentage, because they assume that in a way this should be kind of a pump or a crash, and if that happens in a trade it should not happen again in the next one. I think, I don't know, this is my just personal opinion, so I'm not sure about that. And as you know already, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just learning and doing these things for entertainment purposes, so be careful with that, please. Let's try this feature and let's try with 50. Let's see if we get any improvement. 30. Let's try with 30, which should not happen very often. Yeah, I think it's never happening. That's why we get all these trades. 20. Let's try with 20 and see if we get any. No. You don't have unrealized profits of 20 every day. So closer to 10. Let's try with 9. No, not good. I think 10 was the best so far. I think 10 was. Let's try with something much lower, like 5. No, because we will have many situations for this to happen and it will skip many trades if we do that. So not such a big impact. Let's see. Let's leave it disabled for now. Let's keep having this high. Cool. Now, I think this is the most advanced part of this script and I avoided for a long time to start using it, but this also can have a very, very big impact on your results. What I understood so far here you filter your EMAs after a specific angle or slope. It will need to have a slope between this and this degrees, right? So how it is right now, let's start with the one for the fast EMA. Cool. What I found this to work best is that we need to filter out the trades where the slope is too high, because it makes sense in a way, right? If we have a very high slope, like something above 45 degrees, it would be something like this, right? This is approximately 45 degrees. And if you have 60 degrees or more, 90 degrees, right? If you have slopes like this, most probably you don't want to enter a trade, right? You want to wait for a pullback or something, right? You don't want to be the one paying the smart guys taking profits. So the best is actually to have slopes up to 45 degrees. So that's what I'm focusing on right here. By default, it is 90 enabled, and for the short, it's negative, is downwards, right? Okay, so we don't see any big difference here. Let's try the slope period first. This means how many bars it will use to calculate the angle, the slope. So let's try with more. Not good. Now let's go to 3, 2. Slightly better. Okay, and now let's try different values here. Let's try from 0 to 45. Let's try 40 here. Let's try 10 now. Now we get fewer trades if we do that. 349. Let's go one by one and see. Yes, now we're talking. 25. Okay, let's try 20. But we get very few trades after that. And I want to be careful, because I want to have over 100 trades as well. But we are onto something. We got the drawdown down to 15. So let's try to stick to that. 650. Let's see if we go here for 1, 0, 3, 4. Yes, 3 is better. 4 not so much. Okay, so we have this for longs. Now let's try the shorts. Let's try to go closer to 20. Yes, number of trades I'm not very happy about it. Let's see if we decrease this. Nice, I like this, I like this. 9. No, so 7 was best. Let's try a higher value. Yes. -3 was best so far. Yes, let's leave -3 and let's see if we decrease this even further. No change, no change. No, yes, we go lower. Let's try to increase this closer to 20 and see. No change. 950, good, we got it better. 21, 20, the same. Let's see where it won't have any impact. 20, so we can leave it at 21. All right, we got the net profit close to 1000 and the maximum drawdown lowered to 15.5%. Now let's go with the slow EMA filter, and something else. A visual effect of these settings are right here. As you can see, we will see with thicker line the areas where our EMA is meeting these requirements. So when it's thicker, it means that is between these values right here, and only then it will consider opening a position. Like in this case, you see is thick line. Here as well. Here as well is thick. If it was earlier here, would have not opened that trade. Cool. Now let's go to the slow one. Yeah, of course we have 5 and 90. Let's reduce this to close to 30. Yeah, more often than not, these values, the best values are closer actually to, yeah, between 20 and 30. Cool. Let's try this to increase to see if we get any change. No, we can leave it at 4. Let's try 3. Yeah, it's better. Let's leave it at 4 for now, or let's leave it at 3. Cool. And let's go down to 0 because I think this slope right here is too high to get enough trades. And let's get this also close to 0. Let's see now. Oh, look at that. So now we get the same values as before. Let's see. Not good. Okay, let's try. Go to 20. Do we see any improvement? Nothing. 25. No change. No. 15. No change either. 35. No. 40. 45. Let's leave it at 35 for now. Let's try this. Let's go with 20. 15. Let's try to increase this and see if we get any change. Okay, we got less net profit. Not good. So 3 is the best. So. But looks like this doesn't really have an impact this time. Let's try with 15. No change. 25. Yeah, well, it doesn't do anything. So let's leave it as it is for now. Yeah, so this is only if you want to use only one EMA, a standalone EMA, which is separate from this, instead of using these two. So that might also work as well. But most of the time I'm using these ones. Now let's go up and see if using this will help me now. 10, 5, 15, 20. I do not see any change. Alright, now let's see if this setting right here will help us to do anything. Let's try with higher values because we are talking about 30 minutes time frame, which is high. Let's see, can this help? 1900, 1800. Okay, we got the drawdown lower. 1700. 1500. Cool. So by using these extra features that are not very popular, that a lot of people are not using them, to be honest, and me neither, I did not use them until not long ago, we got the drawdown closer to half of what we have, from 22 to under 14%, and the net profit almost doubled it. With that being said though, I still think that by tweaking further, I will get better results. But if I keep doing it while I'm recording this video, I will end up with a very, very long video. So I will pause here, I will keep tweaking it, and I will show you the results I get afterwards. And those results will of course be shared with my patrons on Patreon. After putting more time to tweak the settings, I ended up with these conditions, which I aimed for before this. I wanted to end up with more than 100 trades, which we have, as you can see here. I wanted to get over 1000% net profit, and we got almost 1700, which is much more than I expected for. And the drawdown, I wanted to get it as closer as possible to 10. The best case scenario is to have it under 10, but with so high net profit, it might worth having it so high. We can cut it even more down, but not without cutting it to the net profit. So that's a choice you must make on your own. Now, like you know already, I used 100% of equity for this. So if you want to increase your risk, you could double this up, and let's see if we are using leverage 2%. Just have a look at what is happening here. We get the drawdown a bit over 24%, but have a look at this. Am I seeing this right? Look at this. 15,643 net profit. That's insane. That's insane. And we are not even at 30% drawdown. Let's see if we increase to 250, which would be 2.5x leverage. Yeah, this is insane. This is just insane. I will share these settings with 100%, but you can adjust that if you wish. That being said, I hope this video was helpful and it will help you in your crypto journey. And I would like to thank you for being a patron. I really appreciate your support, and I will put more effort into creating good content that will help you and it will save you lots of time. If you still have any questions unanswered in this video, please don't hesitate to contact me. I prefer most to be contacted on Discord, but you can also send me a message on Patreon if you wish. Good luck trading and see you next time.